Hi there, Teacher Mike here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do green dominoes that have silent E's in it. So we're going to go through 5 sets of dominoes, and each set has a different vowel in it. So we have A, E, I, O, U. Those are our vowels. And each set has a long vowel and a silent E. So we're going to be learning about silent E's in this video. So let me show you a word. So this is a word. We have T-A-P-E. So the A and the E are red because they're both vowels, and the E at the end is silent. That means when we read this word, the E makes no sound. And silent E's are bossy. So they boss this A from making an A sound to making the A sound. So if I read this, it would sound T-A-P, tape. Okay? And all of the words in this set are going to have that. They're all going to have an A and an E, and they're all going to have a silent E that makes no sound. And this E is bossy, so it's going to change that A sound to an A sound. Okay, so let me show you this set of A's, and then I'll show you the E's, the I's, the O's, and the U's. So let me move my camera so you can see my table. Okay, give me one moment. All right, so here's my table, my workspace, and here are my dominoes. So the dominoes all have a word and a picture on them. When we start, I like to mix them up on my table so that I can see them all. There we go. So each domino has a word and a picture on it, okay? And the way we get started is we start with a domino that has a red dot and a word on it. So which domino has a red dot and a word on it? Oh, this one does. This is the one I showed you already. So I put it in the top left corner. We always start our jobs in the top left corner because it helps us remember when we're reading, we start reading in the top left corner and then we go to the right, okay? So I have my red dot and then I have my first word. So I'm going to read it. And remember, all of the words on these dominoes have a silent E that makes no sound, and it's bossy, so it changes the vowel from a short A to a long A. So I read this, T-A-P, tape, tape. Okay, which of these pictures on these dominoes is a picture of tape? Let's find it. Here it is. Got some blue tape. Okay, now I'm going to read this word, W-A-V, wave. And I read it wave because the E is silent and it changes the A to an A. Wave. Which is a picture of wave? Here it is. Now we have sk-a-t, skate. Where's our picture of skate? Here we go. All right. Now I read this word. P-a-n, plane. Where's a plane picture? Here we go. All right, let's read this word. M-a-z, maze. Let's see. Here's a picture of a maze, but I'm running out of space on my table, so instead of continuing to the right, I'm going to drop it down over here. And I'll read this word. R-a-k, rake. Here's a picture of a rake. Match that up to the word rake. And I'll read this word, k-a-v, cave. I can match this picture up. So, I know that I'm finished with my dominoes when I go from a red dot to a red dot. So the red dot is the start and the red dot is the end. So I did red dot to red dot. So I finished all those dominoes. After I put them all in place, then I can get a blank piece of paper and write the words down. I'm not going to do that on the video, but I want you to do it, okay? So after you put these in order, get a piece of paper and write all these words down. Now, so those are all long A's. Let me put these away and we'll do long E's, okay? So So here are my E's. So again, all of these dominoes are going to have an E in the middle, and they're going to have a silent E at the end. So let me put these on my table and mix them up. There we go. I like to mix them up so that when I'm doing the job, I get the joy of finding where each one is. So I need to find the domino that has a red dot and a word on it. Here it is. So I put that in the top corner. Then I'm going to read this. A-F-L-E-T. Athlete. Again, the E in the end is silent. It makes no sound, and it bosses this vowel E from a short E to a long E. So athlete. Athlete. Or is a picture of an athlete. Ooh, this person's running. It's probably that one. Now let's read this one. Crete. Crete. This is interesting. So this is a fun one to teach you. Crete is the name of an island in Europe. So we're going to look for a picture that is a picture of an island, and that's going to have water on it. This has a picture of water and looks like an island. Let's check all of them to make sure. Yep, it's probably this one. So that's a picture of Crete. It's a really beautiful island. All right, let's read the next one. Steve. Steve. Hey, that's a boy's name. So we need to look for a picture of a boy. Let's see what we have. This is a picture of a boy, and this one too. I don't know which one it is, so let's try this one. So we have this boy. His name is Steve. Now we're going to read this word. Gene. 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 So gene is like DNA, and it's going to look like a spiral, and it's microscopic. We can't really see it in real life, but the picture of it's going to have a spirally double helix. Let's see where that is. Here it is. This is what a gene looks like. So let's see. Oh, I went red dot to red dot. Am I done? Let's check. Ooh, I have 2 extras left over. That means I put my dominoes in the incorrect sequence, so I need to try it again. So let's see. Athlete, that's probably athlete. Crete, that's probably Crete. Steve, ooh, remember Steve could have been this picture or this picture? Let's try to swap it out. We'll try this picture. And we'll read this one. Concrete. Concrete. Here's a picture of concrete. Concrete is kind of like a sidewalk. That's that gray, hard rock substance. Let's read this one. Pete. Pete. Hey, that's another boy's name. I ran out of space here, so I'm going to put it down here. And then Gene. There's our Gene. There we go. We went red dot to red dot, and there's no dominoes left over. That means that tells me I got all of these in the right spot. Good. So after you put these in order, get a piece of paper and write them all down. I'm going to put them away. On the video, I don't think you need to see me writing, so you get to do the writing at home. Lucky, lucky you. So we did A-E. Next vowel is I. Okay, so let me find this. All of the words on these dominoes are going to have an I and a silent E. So the E is going to make no sound, and this I is going to make an I sound. So the silent E is bossy. It changes this from an I to an I. Let me put all of these out. Okay, where's that red dot in the word? Here it is. Top left corner. So let's try to read it. Drive. Drive. Oh, here's a picture of a woman driving. Let's try the next one. N-I-N. Nine. Where's a picture of 9? There we go. Smile. Smile. Oh, this person's smiling. Chime. Chime. Where's chime? Here we go. Line. Line. Oh, we got a blue line right here. I'm going to drop it down. Spine. Spine. Spine are the bones that are in our back. So this is what a spine looks like. Hike. Hike. Oh, and these people are on a hike in the woods. So I got red dot, to red dot. I have no dominoes left, so I know I did it right. So those are long I's. you got to write them down. I'm going to put them away and do the next vowel. So we did A, E, I. Next is O. Let me show you. So all of the dominoes in this set are going to have an O and a silent E. So this E will make no sound, and it's going to change the O from an ah to an O sound. All right. Changing it from a short ah to a long O. Let me mix all of these up. Oops, they're spinning on me. Don't spin, please. There we go. So where's that domino that has a red dot and a word on it? Here we go. Top left corner. Let's read it. Mole. Mole. A mole is an animal that likes to burrow. Here it is. Note. Oh, like a music note. There we go. Coer. That one's interesting. Coer. Does that sound like a word, or does it sound close to a word? Some of these words that we'll be reading, we'll need to adjust and change the sound a little bit so it sounds like a word we actually know. So this is coer. That kind of sounds like core, like an apple core. So let's find core. Here's an apple core. I'm glad that popped up. So sometimes our words that we read don't sound just right, so we need to adjust it just a little bit so it sounds right. So we have core. There's our apple core. Let's read this one. Rose. Here's a picture of a rose. Hole. That sounds like hole. So we're going to adjust that one too. And here's a picture of hole. I'm going to drop that down over here. Let's read this one. Stone. Here's a picture of a stone. And dome. And here's a dome. A dome is a semicircular covering. So that's a dome that would probably go on a pot or something. All right, so we have red dot, to red dot. Very good. Then you could write these down. I'm going to put them away. So that was long O. And those had a couple words that we had to adjust the sound of them. Sometimes we'll have to adjust the sound of the words we read to make them sound like the words we know. English has some irregularities like that, so we get to practice changing those. All right, so now we're going to do long U's. So all of the words in this set are going to have a U in the middle and a silent E at the end. So the E is going to make no sound, and it's going to be bossy and change the to an oo sound. Okay, so let's set these out. Mix these up. I'm placing them randomly. There we go. Oh, that one spun around. So where's the red dot in the word? Here it is. So I'll put it right here. And we have cube. Here's a cube. That's a Rubik's cube. It's very colorful. Let's read the next one. Prune. Here is a prune. A prune is a plum that has been dried out. And that's a prune. Mule. We had to adjust that one a little bit too. Mule is kind of like a donkey. There we go. Tube. Here's a tube. That's a float tube. You can sit on that in the water. Let's read the next one. Dune. Dune is a giant sand pile. Here we go. Dropping it down. Then we have June. Hey, that's the month of June, and this is a picture of a calendar of the month of June. Then we have flute. Oh, here's our flute. And there we go. We went red dot, to red dot. So all of these had long U's and silent E's. So you can write them down on a piece of paper. I'm going to put them away. So each of these domino sets I keep organized in their own piles, and you can keep them separated to make sure so you can do them again. Give me one moment, I'll move my camera. So those were all green dominoes. Long vowels with silent E's. I would recommend doing this job 3 times on 3 different days. So do each vowel set 3 times on 3 different days and write them all down, okay? So you can practice doing those long vowels. I hope you enjoy it and have a good day. Bye-bye.